Well, good morning, everybody. It's Labor Day Monday. Today's the day we get to drive back from Niagara Falls, Canada, back to our home. And we're ready to get started here. We got a nice full battery, thanks to the hotel we stayed at that let us plug in. So we were able to get it topped off yesterday.
Got full stomachs too from Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we made sure we hit Tim Hortons before we left. Gotta have Tim Hortons. But at any rate, we are gonna get headed homeward bound. I'm going to stick our charging stop into the sat nav here right quick, and we are getting down the road. So y'all have a good one. Well, a little status update here, and if there's a little bit of a twinge of anger to my voice, you've picked it up correctly. Once again, we're at the Erie charging station, and once again we had issues getting it going, and this one was worse than the first time. And we're both very livid about it, but we at least got it started charging. So we are at our halfway point. Once we get this thing ready to charge up and ready to go, we'll be continuing our trip down to down near our home in Akron. And the car itself is doing well, but this so far, which is supposed to be nice and convenient, has not been. And I'm hoping that this is not going to end up being the norm, because what we're doing is one of the things I want to do with this car is do travel within reason with it. So hopefully this is just teething problems. I'm biting my tongue for now. We'll see how it goes next time. But at any rate, next update will be when we're near home. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, greetings everybody. As you can see, we have made it home. And forgot to vlog the last charging stop that we did while basically topping it up before putting it back on the home trickle charger. But basically, it was a successful trip. I would say teething problems, and you'll hear my partner's comments because he has never been really on board with his car, but he has his comments that he's thrown in there through some of the videos. But overall, I would say it was a successful trip. We didn't end up on the side of the road. That's all we can ask for out of a vehicle. Charge America, that facility is not winning me any favors, because both times at their facility in Erie we had issues, and we were at an EVgo station here that's local. We got into town. That turned out the payment information hadn't been put into the cards, so we had to make that quick phone call. That I can describe up as no big deal. But the car did it. You know, no charge gate issue that like what you hear in the Europeans, but we only really had the second charge locally, and it charged quick. It was done before we were finished buying groceries in Walmart. I'm pleased with it. Partner, he's not so much, because he looks at a lot of what we went through on the charging side of it as a headache, which I won't argue against him at this point. But hopefully, as things get settled in more, if we use when we use this car for longer trips, we get things sorted out where it's basically the pull in, plug in, walk away, and come back a little bit later that we want it to be, that I want it to be. Hopefully, we get settled into that. I'm still pleased with the car. It did really good. Did a little bit better on per charge than what it was rated. But I did also keep my speeds down. We did not run 70. I kept to 55. Lowest we were at on the battery when we came on the way home was 49% from Niagara to Erie, and 48% when we were pulled into the Walmart in Niagara Falls. So charged it up to 80. And for the charger they had there before the charger shut off, so apparently that's programmed to stop. And we're getting the last of it. It'll sit like this. It'll be ready to go for me to go to work in the morning. So I'm pleased. To me, it was a successful trip. Some headaches still to deal with on the infrastructure side of things, but nothing insurmountable. I will probably use it on other trips in the future of a more regional style. Time will tell if I go on something longer, like a 1,000-mile trip. Anyway, for now, that's all I've got for this, and I guess you'll hear from me later on as I kind of go down into the day-to-day living with this car. So, until then, have a good one.